See, that's one thing that a lot of people may kind of overlook. And they're like, well, I just created, a video for TikTok. Okay, well, it's a short form piece of content. All the platforms are trying to capture TikTok's market share and be the king of short form content, right? So take that same piece of content, maybe title it a little different, maybe use a little bit different hashtags, but put that on all the social media platforms as well too. What's up, y'all? Harkos here with the Music Making Sense podcast, and welcome to the first of many music marketing reviews that we are doing right here on the Music Making Sense podcast channel that you're watching right here, right now. Make sure you like, share, follow, subscribe, of course, as always. But we have started doing these music marketing reviews right here, brand new content for every single one of y'all to enjoy and hopefully learn off of. But we're doing these absolutely for free. So if you want your music marketing reviewed by us right here at Music Making Sense Podcast, go ahead and drop something down in the comments below or send us a message or an email. All information to any links, including email, is available on our website, musicmakingsensepod.com. All right. So basically what these music marketing reviews are, I've had many different artists reach out so far and request a music marketing review. So what I do is me or KP, we will go through all the different channels that the artist has and give our critique on how they're doing overall with their marketing, where they're doing good and where they could do some improvement as well. And we just give that to them absolutely free. We don't ask anything in return either, except of course, share the stuff and share the love. And if any other artists that they know would like a music review, to send them our way as well too. But this is just another piece of absolutely free content that we're doing to help artists grow in their marketing and in their fan base and in their career as an artist. So if you are an artist and you want your music marketing reviewed, go ahead and drop us something right down here below. So this is the first of many, and today we have a brand new artist, goes by the name Tysus SRP, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you not only the review that I sent him, but also a little bit of his social media as well too. Again, if you want to go and support these artists, it's more than welcome as well too. Okay, all the links for all the artists are down below as well too. We've tagged them into the video wherever you're watching this right here, right now. Go ahead and drop a comment if you want to find out more about how to go and follow and support these artists if they look interesting to you. All right, so I went ahead and pulled up the social media accounts for Tysus SRP, and I also already have the email I sent him as well too, with the full marketing review. Now, just to let y'all know, this artist is a brand new artist. Okay, he previously released some other stuff, but then that was with collaboration. There was some other issues from what he was telling me. I'm not gonna get too deep in his personal information, that's his, but he's re-releasing himself, rebranding himself as well too. So he in effect is a brand new artist. So his content is limited, and I knew that going into this as well too. He told me straight up, he said, hey, look, I don't have very much content, but go ahead and check out what I got so far. Let me know what you think, and go from there and see how you can help me out. So I went ahead and looked at his stuff. As you see right here, his YouTube channel, he only has 3 videos up right now, and they are kind of spread apart. He's got one 8 months ago, one 3 months ago, and then one only about 10 days ago at the time of recording this. I personally recommend that, I told him this as well too. I personally recommend that all artists try to at least put out one new music release a month, or even if you do it every 2 months, but you still want to try to stay up on consistent content, at least one new post a week. All right, if you can do a lot more than that, do a lot more than that. But the more creative, keyword creative, posts that you can put on your social media every single week, the better. And the more different types of creative content I'm gonna keep using that word creative because some people just put out the same piece of content over and over again and wonder why it doesn't work. Okay. Well, you got to be creative and you got to do things different. You can't keep putting out the same style. You got to do something a little bit different. And as a creative artist, you should be able to be creative as well, too. And if not, then you need to find some people to work with that have high creativity that can help you come up with more creative stuff. All right. But as I was saying right here, he's got 3 different tracks up on his YouTube page right here, and they've been spread out basically over the last 8 months. All right. Now, having only 3 tracks that you put out over the last 8 months is not the worst thing in the world. Okay. Especially when you're just starting out, you don't want to expel a lot of energy putting out a lot of content, especially if you're trying to build up for an EP or you're trying to kind of build up for something a little bit bigger than, your initial releases, or if you're just trying to get going and kind of get a feel for it. Right. But what I did recommend to Tysus is that, he comes up with short form content as well as long form content and more of it in order to post multiple times per month and get new content out there, get more content out there. Because if somebody happens to come across one of his songs, they like it, they want to go check out the rest of his content and music on his YouTube channel, well, they only have 2 other options as of right now. See what I'm saying? And so if you have a lot more pieces of content out there, then they can enjoy more, get to know you more, especially if it's diverse with your interests and other different kinds of creative outlets that you may have. It's going to help these your potential new fans resonate and relate to you a lot more. All right. And so then go over here to his TikTok. He only has one post up here, 579 plays as of right now. That's not bad. All right. Not bad at all for the first video and everything like that. Obviously, he has no bio yet. Go ahead and put that in there as well, too. Try to make sure that you cross a lot of the T's, dot a lot of the I's as you're going in here and setting all your stuff up, having a BIOS, very, very simple stuff like that as well, too, in here. But, the content, it's resonating pretty well for being a new one because this is off of his new song that he just posted 10 days ago on his YouTube. And then this was posted. Let's see when this was posted. Yeah, this was posted approximately 10, 11 days ago as well, too. So, that's getting good reception over on TikTok, which is very good. However, kind of want to keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying? Keep it rolling. And then over here on his Instagram, now he has some images over here. They're very, very creative. That's one of the things I told him here. If you look here at the actual review, it's a long review that I sent him via email and stuff, and I went over everything. One of the things that I told him is that, I do like he has a lot of creativity in his content. If you look at this, it's very, very visually creative, very visually artistic. Whether you like it or not, that's personal preference, obviously. With the art, we're not judging the art here. We're just talking about the content, right? And so I told him, I'm like, keep playing to that. Keep putting out more. All these are only images. Throw up some video as well too, like the video you did right here for your TikTok, put it up on the Instagram, put it on your YouTube shorts as well too. See, that's one thing that a lot of people may kind of overlook, and they're like, well, I just created a video for TikTok. Okay, well, it's a short form piece of content. All the platforms are trying to capture TikTok's market share and be the king of short form content, right? So take that same piece of content, maybe title it a little different, maybe use a little bit different hashtags, but put that on all the social media platforms as well too. You got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Put that out on all those as well too, okay? Whatever you put out on one, put it out on all of them. Make it a little bit different if you want to, but bare minimum, just have all of them be repeaters, okay? That's one of the things I suggested to him as well too. One thing I also told him as well too is that, you don't have to put out a standard music video for every time you put out a release, but come up with some kind of creative visual video to go with your music, because that's going to help as well too. And I told him, I said, dude, you're highly creative, right? So go ahead and use this to your advantage. Come up with all kinds of different things that you can do in a visual way to create good content, very engaging, creative content that these people are gonna like, and so just keep hitting at that. That's another thing I told him as well too. But overall, I did tell him, I think he's off to a great start so far. He has all of his names across all social media platforms. They're all the same, which is dope. So that means not only is his name unique, but he's keeping what's called brand solidarity in line, because you can just look up Tysus SRP anywhere and it'll pop up. But another thing I did tell him, make sure you get a Facebook page for, an artist Facebook page. Make sure you got a Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Have a platform, have a profile on every single platform. That way you can be everywhere. So if somebody doesn't like TikTok, but they use Instagram a lot, they'll be able to get with you. If they don't like Instagram, but they happen to be on Facebook a lot, they'll be able to get with you. You know what I'm saying? They'll be able to consume your content. And if you put out all your content on all the places, then they'll be able to consume all of that as well too. Get to know you more, get to like you more, and then trust you more, that they will be able to get that entertainment of music and creativity and connection that they want from you on any of your channels that they go to. All right. So, and then the artist, he does have a smart link, or a hyper URL, or whatever you want to call it, where, you just have one simple link. People click on that and it'll show all of your social and streaming platforms on there. That is something key that I recommend every single artist have as well too. Okay. So make sure before you even release that, you got all your social media platforms listed on there. You got your website listed on there. You got all your streaming platforms up on there. You get everything all put in place. That's one thing I see a lot of artists with as well too. And that's one thing I suggested to him as well, is put everything all together before you release it. Have a good couple months worth of content to post out, and then schedule all of that to drip over the next couple months, and then spend the next couple months creating the next set of couple months, and then keep it going like that. That way you don't run out of content and you're sitting there working on content and there's a lull in your posting. All right. Cause that'll get people to possibly turn off or forget about you. Okay. And with the way the internet works today, especially social media, there are billions of people on the internet vying for everybody's attention. So whenever you get somebody's attention, try to continuously give them something consistent, whether it's once a week or once every couple of days, whatever you can handle. Make sure you stay consistent with giving them constant content that they can enjoy and relate to you about. All right. So that wraps it up right there for that music marketing review for Tysus SRP. Again, if you have interest in Tysus SRP, you want to go check out his music and stuff like that, see what he's about, go ahead and go to the links below and go check him out. Again, Tysus SRP. You guys just saw all the information for him. Make sure you go check him out, like, share, follow, subscribe as well too. And if you are an artist and you want us to review your marketing, go ahead and send us a comment or a message, and we will be happy to give you a marketing review, and we'll put it up right here, show you some love, and help get you some more eyeballs on your content as well too, just like we did right here with Tysus SRP. As always, make sure that you check out Music Making Sense Podcast. New episode drops every single Monday on all your streaming platforms. So like, share, follow, subscribe. And if you never ever want to miss an episode or any of the information that we put out, go to musicmakingsensepod.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. We send out only one newsletter email every single week. We don't overspam you. We're not sitting here trying to sell you on everything under the sun either, like a lot of other podcasts do. I know personally, I've subscribed to some newsletters from some other podcasts, especially that have to do with music marketing, and I'll get stuff every couple of days from them, trying to sell me something or trying to tell me about some affiliate partnership that they got with or something like that. We don't do that. All right. We'll only send between 4 and 8 emails a month maximum. And it's all about music marketing information and news and keeping you up to date with the brand new episodes and any other great content that we're putting out right here at Music Making Sense Podcast. As always, this is your boy Harkos right here, Music Making Sense Podcast.com. Check us out.